Man with the ball's got 2 game winners this season.
Abmas lost his footing briefly.
Watch the handoff here.
Feed to Mitchell. Flips it up. Wouldn't fall. Francis rebounds.
Let's see what Kelvin does. I don't think he'll go 2 for 1, but he might. NBA style.
Shed with a game high 25. Jumper short. Hunter. Shed intercepts it.
I think Kelvin Sampson wants a timeout.
And Houston. So here we go. Tied at 65. And the senior point guard has it, Jamal Shead. Shot clock at 5. Shead. Shead. Jumper. Air ball.
We've seen here tonight in this building. But
this has
no
been
offense.
a great show here tonight, no doubt.
All right, now, keep an eye on this because Tyrese Hunter, watch Hunter here and watch a pitch back.
Abmas to inbound with the bigger Francis harassing. Dessou, Abmas. Abmas has a look at it! And we're going to overtime. End of regulation, tied at 65. Kissinger to throw it in the air. Houston wins the tip. Shed controls. The ball has been in his hands all night. 25 points, a game high. Roberts at the basket, and he gets fouled.
That's by design. They come out, they run a misdirection for Shed with the fake handoff. Now, the only thing about this, and J'Wan Roberts has certainly improved offensively, still not a great foul shooter.
55% from the season, 60 in his career.
What's their best offense?
Missed shot.
Exactly.
And listen, franchise.
I know it. You've become such an astute basketball observer.
One out of 2. Mitchell corrals it. Cougars with the lead by 1.
All right, he's going to guard Weaver, so he's not going to foul.
Weaver lost his footing. And now Shed's on Hunter. Abmas looking for some space, needs some help. Finds Weaver. Weaver needs some help. Loose ball and out of bounds. And it'll be Houston basketball. I thought someone was coming into our lap.
No, I was ready for you, but I know this guy, Roberts, was guilty of harassment right there.
Kendall Weaver's played well and has just been active down the stretch.
And he's going to get a chance to keep guarding Shed.
Sharp looking for Shed. Sharp lost it out of bounds. 16 on the shot clock.
Keep an eye on Cryer here because these guys are really good out of timeouts. Excuse me, underneath.
Houston trying to pick up a tough road win. There are only 2 losses this year on the road in conference at Iowa State and at TCU. Cryer step back.
Nope.
Cryer leaning. Tipped out of bounds, and it'll be Houston basketball.
Very fortunate because Weaver is not letting Shed get the ball.
Cryer with Abmas on him, and now Back to Cryer, jumper. He's been cold. Cryer 5 for 15 from the floor. Texas down a point. And remember, it's not just Shed with the foul trouble as well. Francis has 4. Hunter, step back. Little short. Rebound, Roberts.
Coach and point guard are connected at the hip.
3 minutes to go in this one. Houston by a point. Shed with the bigger Mitchell on him. Feed inside.
Well, I thought there could have been a foul there because as Francis tried to catch it, the defender went underneath. But both officials had a good view of this. Take a look now. Watch Francis go to get the ball and see, I think Asmus walked under him. Now, maybe in a game like this, you're going to let that go, but it's got to be both ways, and these officials have done that.
Speaking of 4 fouls, Dylan Dessou back in with 4 fouls. This is Dessou with the basketball. He's been good here in the second half. Dessou trying to find Weaver, and he threw it away. Turnover.
I got to give both teams credit because they've locked up defensively, and quite honestly, John, neither team can go somewhere and get an easy shot right now.
It feels like they might be a little bit tired here in overtime.
I would say so. This game has been played at a frenetic pace.
2:20 to go. Cryer probing, flips it up, wouldn't fall, but gets a foul call that LJ Cryer will go to the line. LJ Cryer, the senior from Katy, Texas.
And it doesn't hurt that he's 43 and 14 in Big 12 games in his career. He's played in some big ones at Baylor.
Rattles it home. Cryer with 14 to lead his 3.
And Cryer's getting a piece of Asmus. Timeout, Texas. We will be in Lawrence, Kansas, Saturday afternoon.
All right.
Great triple header, by the way. Kentucky, Tennessee, and of course, Duke, Carolina in the nightcap.
You buying dinner Saturday?
Oh, yeah.
Asmus with Cryer on him. And now Dessou looking for a seam and a foul call.
Good rotation from the weak side that time.
And I think they just got Javier Francis, and that's his 5th.
Well, that's a good call because Javier rotated quickly, but you have to give the offensive player room to make a basketball play. So they got him for a cylinder violation, and the 18-year-old freshman Tugler will take his place. That's exactly what Kelvin's telling him. We work on this. We work on verticality.
Dessou 72% from the line.
Let's watch Francis now. When he comes over from the weak side, he gets into the cylinder, if you will, of the offensive player, and that's an easy call.
Dessou gets them both with 4 fouls. He'll sit as they'll go defense for offense, and Shedrick back in. 2 minutes to go, Houston by a point. Shed to inbound. Sharp will bring it up.
And if I were Tyrese right here, I'd get in Sharp's grill, but without fouling. Oh boy.
Cryer handling. Cryer probing. Jumper. Cryer wouldn't fall, but the flush from Tugler. Oh my goodness. The freshman followed and threw it down, and it's Houston by 3.
It's an assembly line of high-energy big guys here.
Tugler pops out. Cryer on Asmus. Asmus hangs, hits, and one!
Well, John, let's watch the other end, and we'll come back to Asmus. Watch the freshman now. Shot hangs on the rim. And now I love this. Asmus creates the contact because Cryer was not legal. And he knows he's there, and he runs right into him, and he's going to get a chance to tie this game. That's how you score 2,900 points.
One of the NCAA's greatest all-time scorers, Max Asmus, 18 in the game, 70 apiece. 1 minute to go.
This ball has to go back to Shed.
Cryer jumper, short. Tugler the rebound, back to Cryer.
Could have been an offensive foul on Cryer, didn't call it.
Roberts inside, off the glass and in. Houston leads.
Texas has 1 timeout left.
Second half. Mitchell to inbound. 32.8 to go in this one. Hunter to handle.
And Shed is on Asmus with 4 fouls.
Asmus. Asmus at the basket, had it blocked, knocked away. Sharp has it, and he gets fouled.
Asmus gets downhill to the rim. Watch the challenge now. Remember what we said earlier, they're letting these guys play. It's gone both ways, there's no foul. And here's the best compliment I can give Houston. When a shot goes up, I'm fairly certain that they're going to get the rebound. Watch that effort right there.
Emmanuel Sharp knocks down the first, 83% free throw shooter.
Wouldn't be surprised if Kelvin calls a timeout here. That might be what Kellen, his son, the coach in waiting, said.
Gets them both 2-possession game. Asmus. 3 wouldn't go. Mitchell's follow wouldn't go. And I think they just got Shed.
This is important because was he in the act of shooting? You could call this in the act. He's got to make 2.
And then does he miss the third on purpose?
He has to.
Okay.
Yep. I'm looking over at that Texas bench and trying to figure out which other big guy we can throw in there. Got to make 2 first.
Asmus first. Got it. Asmus with 19. Houston, the Cougars trying to escape.
Okay, now we'll see.
Here we go.
The rubber meets the road here. Watch the inside jerseys of the white team if they X inside and try to cause confusion.
He misses it. And a rebound, Tugler. And a foul on.
So his job is just to make 2 and get it over with.
Yep. Yeah, he makes them both, this game's done.
Exactly.
Emmanuel Sharp, 83% free throw shooter. And the redshirt sophomore from Tampa knocks it down.
If he makes it, the game's over. If he misses it, Texas has to just throw it the length of the floor.
And that'll do it. Houston comes into Moody Center and escapes with an overtime win. Time now for our player of the game, and it's brought to you by Phillips 66. And that young man, Jamal Shead, both ends of the court, 25 points for the kid that grew up about 15 minutes away from here. 25, 8, and 4. He is a big-time player.
When